Hello, this is Titanosaurus Productions, and welcome to another video. Today I will be doing my top 10 Scooby Doo Monsters. This is a video I've been waiting to do for a long time. Of course, they have a lot of great monsters, and there are definitely ones I should include on this list. I didn't count any movies, though. There probably would have been some from movies that I would have chosen, but this is going to be the TV series for now. So let's start off with my number 10, which would be the Gnome from Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. This is probably a weird choice, but I don't know, I just really enjoyed that episode and that gnome monster. I don't know, it was a really interesting take on the idea of a gnome. First of all, the fact that it would, like, petrify people with its hands was interesting, like, with the blue glow. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I really like that series, so you're going to see a lot of monsters from it on here. In fact, half of the list is comprised of Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated monsters. So anyway, let's get to our number 9, was it? Yes. So, my number 9... What am I talking about? Oh, yeah. I'm already forgetting things. Number 9 is the Phantom. Just like the regular one. I don't know. It's just that design, like with the 2 black eyes. And just a big sheep. I think it's very eerie, which is what I like about it. Very simple monster. Definitely a good one to include in Scooby Doo, because of how simple it is. That's one you have to have, and I don't know, I feel like I could tell it's the specific Scooby-Doo version if you showed me a picture of that, because, I don't know, it just has a look that's distinct, which is weird, since it looks like probably any other ghost, but yeah, that's it for number 9. Number 8 is the Humongonauts, again, from Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. This one, I like the film War of the Gargantuas. I like giant Japanese monster movies, if you haven't noticed that already, but, yeah. This episode was an homage to that movie, and I really enjoyed it, and I really do like the designs of the monsters. They work very well, and, I mean, it's that simple. There's simply good monsters. Anyway, oh yeah, the green and the red one was a nice change from the green and brown from the original movie. Anyway, to number 7, which is the horrible herd. These, like, skeleton cattle are some of the freakiest things I've ever seen. The 3D animated monsters in that series look horrifying. And it really shows, because those cattle scare the living daylights out of me. And, like, they just have such a creepy look to them. Like, I could see them making a horror movie out of that. That episode was like a horror movie based off of evil cattle. Yeah, they're really freaky. And the worst part is, they were never even destroyed. And they were real. Sorry if those were spoilers. They must be getting carried away. But, important information there. Next up, number 6 is the giant cicada. This is another one, just like the cattle. But the reason I like this one better is because insects probably scare people more. And it surely scared me more, because not that I was, like, hiding under my bed or anything. But I was watching that episode. It was disturbing. It was getting up all the orifices in people's faces, which was, like, I was surprised to see that in a children's cartoon about a talking dog and 4 teenagers going mystery solving and stuff. But it was really, it was real. It was a bunch of cicadas together forming one giant cicada. Of course, someone was like controlling them, so they could unmask someone. But it really was freaky, the whole thing with the cicadas. I really, none of the episodes of that show are bad. I just love that series so much. It's probably my favorite Scooby Doo series, next to the classic series. Anyway, enough about the shows. We're here to talk about the monsters. Number 5 is the Phantom. I really like the design of this guy. He looks like a super villain, and yeah, he's awesome. I really like how shiny his outfit is, and not really a monster here, but it's a mystery to solve. The show isn't all about monsters, which is something I think a lot of people forget. But it definitely was worthy to be on this list. Number 4, Charlie the Haunted Robot. I couldn't make this list without having him on here. And some people might be surprised to know that he's only number 4. Some people might think he's number 1, but no, that's for someone special. But really, I really do like Charlie the Haunted Robot. I know it's just a robot, it's not actually haunted, but the design of it makes it look like a monster. So, yeah, I had to put him on here. Very cool design. Anyway, number 3, Shagzilla. Okay, so, I think my love of giant monsters is, you might think it's getting out of hand here, but this is the last giant monster on this list. I really liked that episode. This is the only monster from What's New Scooby Doo on this list, which I do like the series. Very good at being Scooby Doo. But this was the one that stood out the most to me. I had it on a DVD for a long time, and it was the San Francisco DVD, which, honorable mentions here, I'll get to that before I do number 1. Yeah, Shagzilla is pretty cool looking, and just, giant monster movies, they did a lot with that in that episode, and Shagzilla is a really, like Shaggy turning into a giant monster is funny to me, so, yeah. Number 2, the Phantom Shadows. I love the design of these guys. These wraiths are great. They're like the embodiment of ghostly figures, and I always think of them when I think of Scooby Doo ghosts, more so than the first one on this list. But I mean the first ghost I was talking about on this list. But yeah, these are some really awesome looking ghosts. Anyway, honorable mentions here. Mr. Hyde, I thought was pretty good monster, or character, I guess. Not really much of a monster. The San Francisco, that was the DVD. I had the Shagzilla episode on, so I did like that episode with the San Francisco. I liked the story going along with him, but yet again, it didn't make the list. I don't know, I really only have 2, I guess. I think I'm surprised that's all that's on this list. I thought I would have more honorable mentions, but I guess that is it. If I think of any more later, I will get back to that. But oh yeah, the Ghost Trucker from episode 3 of Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. I thought that was an interesting concept. But yeah, number 1, the kooky space kook. You might have thought it was the Creeper or someone like that, but it is actually this guy. The Puppet Master is definitely an honorable
mention because he would have been number 11.
I love science fiction, and the design of this character is a combination of monster and alien. Like a monster is alien. Like the xenomorph from the Alien franchise. It's got a hint of monster and a hint of spaceman in it. Basically, it's an astronaut with a skeleton for a head. And he glows red when he laughs. But that cackle is just like so iconic to me. But I think that the kooky space kook is a great alien monster, enemy, villain, whatever you want to call him. I like him better than a lot of the other Scooby Doo aliens because none of them really touched me as much as this one. The spaceship looks cool, that's for sure. But yeah, just the whole idea of this alien was great, and the setting where the episode took place was even better. But yeah, that is my top 10 Scooby Doo monsters. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.